everybody. Hey, how you guys doing? Glad you guys are tuning in. Welcome to another podcast from your boy Bilal and
Damon.
Hey, what's up again, guys? You can check us out on all social media platforms. It's Damon and Bilal. Let's talk through perspectives. Check us out on all platforms. Hey guys, if you had a chance, we did a little bonus show last week. We had Damon's son in, and he was talking to us about how modern women, young women today, look at things and view things differently than women in the past. And so a young lady responded several times to some of the things he was saying, and we just so happened to invite that very young lady today. So guys, special guest in the studio with us today. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. Go ahead, young lady.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Brittany Low. So, in the place to be.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
So again, so now that you're here, so she was commenting, we were sharing some comments with her about this, and so the first thing we want to bring up is that during that particular segment, the young man stood up and took his shirt off. Let's say he's missed a couple of workouts, and he was saying that girls don't care about that anymore. And so my comment was, that's part of the problem, young women and standards. So now we have someone here to defend that. So sister,
Well,
now that you're here, what's your take?
Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna defend my son.
I gotta defend my friend.
Go right ahead, do your thing.
He's voluptuous.
Whoa. Don't be saying he voluptuous. He happy. That's what I call like happy way. Like, to me, that's like happy. You know what I mean?
So if women don't care about, the man's appearance as far as, weight and this, that, and other, so I can stop holding my stomach in?
No, I don't know what he was talking about. Women definitely care. I mean, now let's understand we can earn our leisure. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations, one-offs, when you're dating somebody, and let's say everybody wants somebody in shape. I don't care. I don't care what you're saying. But
You heard that?
if you're able to overcompensate in certain areas, you could look past certain things. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
And sometimes
Elaborate.
their body and their weight could be one of the things you look over when other things add up.
So we had
The man got a man.
So yesterday being Indigenous Day, was that yesterday? Well, one day was Indigenous Day.
Yeah.
And there were some people over here, a couple of young ladies. My nephew, well, he's not my nephew, but he's my nephew. He was over here with his live-in roommate. She was over here with his roommate, so was, and my niece, she was here. And so they mind asked them both, was he fat? And they said, I said they were just being polite. And they said, no. I got it recorded, so you can go look and see if his stomach bigger than mine. I'm 54 years old, about to be 55.
Hold on.
And his stomach is bigger than mine.
It ain't nothing to cleanse and work out and eating right can't change, though. It ain't that. I'm talking about maybe like...
She's trying to be political.
Rick Ross could only... This makes sense. Rick Ross could only Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Right.
See what I'm saying? We wasn't having none of this talk. Like you gotta understand. You have to be able. If he was a same man, and instead of him owning the Wingstop, he was eating at the Wingstop. We walking past him. You don't got a chance.
Right. So regular cats like me and my son, who aren't Rick Ross and who don't have Rick Ross money, we to attract a woman. I work out.
I know. I can tell. You got the muscles like that in the neck stuff.
I work out.
Is that the traps?
All of that. I got all the muscle family except for the pack. Okay. 6-pack.
Why you don't have a 6-pack?
Because it was Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. So we just put it off on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then before that, it was Tuesday.
Okay.
Shit.
So what's up with the Rick Ross comment though? So what is it about Rick Ross? Because like you saw 222, we in room 222, she 22. What is it about Rick Ross?
So I get the reference, but I just want you to just kind of put it where the goats can get it.
Okay, so it was said that women don't care about a man's physical features, or in this case, his body. When I look at that, every woman's not the same.
Right.
Every woman is not the same place in their life. Right. Some letting themselves go. So they need somebody letting themselves go too. So they could be letting each other go at the same time. Some people like that. Some people are in shape, want to have somebody that's in shape. I want it to make sense. If we both showing up, if I see you out of shape or you're not taking care of your health, all I think about is diabetes, high blood pressure, and who's gonna take care of you when no.
Man, I love this woman.
But-
You know?
I do too, but that
I
I
think
got.
she made a really good point though. Right? I want to kind of pick that.
That's I say the same
She said-
thing.
She said, if you guys are both at a certain level, then so be it. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're both, a shape, if you will, then so be it. And I agree with that
But I see Rick Ross with tens and dimes
because he has money.
all day long.
No, you see his wealth with that because
Oh,
she
well,
just
that's what I
said
want the young lady
she just
to
said
address.
no. If Rick Ross didn't have that,
When he was a
wouldn't have that.
correctional officer, when he had that little look, he was
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Oh, because
Right.
it's the
Wouldn't
brick.
do it.
So it's his brick. Okay,
Absolutely.
thank you.
And I said that. I said the same thing last week that I'm not worried about when of course I can't compete with Rick Ross, but I can compete with 95% of America. The rest of you, I'm doing better than
The
you.
rest of you, the rest of you can get it.
So,
Yeah.
so thanks for that. But another comment we talked about and that we have was money, and he said that he doesn't pay for dinner or nothing like that.
Who?
Modern women are okay with that.
Who don't?
This is what. So he's
You
saying
was
like
on the whole
You
thing.
was on the whole thing. Yeah, you were doing all
You
the
know
comments,
what?
so don't get shy on us now.
I
He
was
bringing
definitely
up not-
trolling.
He was,
Yeah, she missed that.
he was talking about not paying for things, that's okay. He don't pay for dinner, it's split, this, and that.
Mm.
So again, you're here with two 50-plus-year-old men who just don't really subscribe or believe in
And
that.
I want to thank y'all for having me for sure. And let me start by saying, whatever I say on this
Entertainment purposes
at this
only.
time
You
is
speak
for
you.
me
Absolutely.
and the large majority of my friends. Now, you can't go and Dutch on a date. Is that what you're saying? Like,
Well, he-
I don't know. I
What was he saying? What was he saying? I can't.
He's saying he
I don't
don't pay
believe
for
he
nothing.
said-
he called me a trick because
Hold
He said he
on.
don't pay for nothing.
It ain't tricking if you have it.
that's what I said. I don't speak
And
that broke
honestly,
nigga shit.
tricking is like, it's weird when people say tricking. What do you mean tricking? Like, it's
I don't
what
know.
a man is just doing what a man's supposed to do at the end of the day.
My son said I'm a trick because
What he say you trick?
because
If you paying for dinner,
I pay for dinner. I
Okay,
pay for,
yes,
I
you
pay for
supposed to.
trips.
You supposed
I pay.
to.
So
I pay for it. This is my thing. This is my take on
That's
it.
not tricking. I don't like the fact he said that. I don't like that.
I don't care that you said that, but this is my take on everything. So I like to do things. I'm not going to do anything by myself. I want a woman to go with me, right? And so I'm gonna pay for that woman to be with me.
yeah.
As
So
you should.
if I leave and go across the country, if I want a female with me, I'm gonna pay for her to go with me.
But you also understand this is a younger day and age. These dudes out here these days will pay for their homeboy to come.
But see that. And so,
They won't pay for you.
Yeah. No. I ain't never had that problem.
Yeah, hold up on that.
Oh, I ain't never had that
No,
problem.
I'm saying that it's okay for them to pay for the guys. Like I see brothers paying brothers for brothers drinks, but have a problem paying for a woman's drink.
Yeah, that ain't tricking. So it ain't tricking if you buying it for your boy, but it's tricking if you're doing it for a female
Well,
that you
right.
could possibly get
Well, it depends.
some from.
I think it depends, right? So if you paying for your boy,
Explain that.
if me, B, and D went out, I say, okay, I got first round, right? I got
Mm-hmm.
first round, brothers. Now, as far as a female that I know was just trying to get a free drink off me, I'm not going to fall for that. But
Why?
if she sits down and have a conversation, then yeah, she gets drinks. That might be a reference. to-
Why? Why does she? Okay, so listen.
I'm
if
not buying
if
drinks.
more men.
I buy pussy.
yeah.
Now that's tricking.
Yeah. So
That's
my-
tricking.
Right. So my
Now that's tricking.
I pay you to leave.
yeah. But my thing is this. So
That's why he said you was a trick.
All right, so we
Right. So again,
I'm a trick.
It's what is expected, right? And so to me, I've made this comment on previous podcasts we've did. Young women now standards or whatever this is at such a level that it allows these men to become what you guys coined the phrase fuckboys. It's because we're not expecting or demanding nothing. Now this is not his son. This is going beyond that. I'm talking in general. I'm talking in general. You know, with not paying, looking any kind of way, treating you any kind of way. Is this creating that culture of fuckboys?
Mm-hmm. See, fuckboys not supposed to get no pussy. Like, this is the thing. I don't know what happened, what flipped around, what went wrong, But if he ain't got it, he ain't getting it. And I'm saying that again. If he don't got it, he shouldn't be able to get it.
But that's the problem. These young men,
Period.
Right. And so that's a standard. And I just feel that young women today have lost the value of themselves and what they bring to the table. They just allow these young men to not be men.
I think
they have to take some ownership in that.
Go ahead.
But Big Britt, so is that the reason why, you know, these younger women are now kind of playing for the older cats? Because they
we low on niggas. It's a scarcity. It's an all-time low of real niggas out here. Not just niggas, real niggas. It's a scarcity. It is a. I did the math. I did this math.
I understand.
I've done it, and I thought real is a real man. Step in, provider, protector, safe, a leader. You know, all those things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't about to trip out. Make sure get mad if you open the door.
Right. Get
mad when you walk so fast. Cause he gotta walk faster and get there before you, and feels disrespected if you did it in front of him. Them type of men.
Man, you know something? I'm put a pin in that. So I say the same thing. So I was with a young lady, right? She was holding the door open for me. I'm gonna stay here until the door closed before I allow you to open the door for me. I'm not gonna walk in. I'm not gonna walk into an open door. I refuse to walk into an open door when a woman holding it open for me. And women will do that just out of, you know.
Yeah,
they being polite.
But see that, but that right there, that allows a woman to be a woman. Like, oh
yeah, I got this.
It's out here, guys, all the time talking about women are so masculine these days. They want to be the nigga. No, it's because y'all was okay being the bitch.
Oh.
So now.
Okay.
It's like we gotta be like, nigga, sit down somewhere. Now I gotta puff my chest up. But when a real woman, an alpha woman, around a real man, she's gonna naturally go into her natural state. Like, oh, okay. Nobody that I ever like fucked with or been with had ever be like, I'm not like catering or anything like that. So that's what I do naturally for them. Now the niggas that say I'm masculine because nigga I don't like you and I see through you and that's not the vibe I want to get at all anyway.
This is some deep introspection.
You know what I'm saying? But a real man is gonna naturally do that. And when a woman like that, who was her heart is caring enough, her arm is strong enough to leave the door open. Because first of all, I ain't a whole nother door for nobody. But think about she's going on her way to make sure she did that for him. Now she gonna have what he just said and be like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be, and that restores order. But all the real niggas locked up, all the real niggas married, all the real niggas gone. God damn! I need the least we got to hear this stuff is fucking up, and it's up to guys like y'all to be able to teach one.
Right, but here's the thing, and I agree with everything.
Mine ain't listening to me.
But unfortunately, these men that you're referring to, they're still able to obtain everything they want.
That's why I had the pussy strike. You gotta go on the pussy strike. They don't got it, they don't get it. They not doing it, they ain't having it. Like we have to come together, women, and do a pussy strike. Pussy strikes have ended wars. Okay. You know.
I mean, I like it, so you know.
And then
I don't know. I'm gonna agree with it.
Yeah, I would rather. That's why it's 10-1 on the real nigga. All our days real niggas, so I can't even get mad. I can't settle down because he got his picks. Yeah. He got a hell of picks going on.
10-1. What is it?
It's 125 to 1. But anyway,
well,
we'll go with the 10.
And the number keeps growing.
Yeah, it keeps growing.
So
it's sad.
Those odds.
So this young lady is in reality, and she's not delusional, right? So we have a lot of women out here that are delusional. This woman just said she understands that it's scary. We're scarish. You know what I'm saying? Good dudes, and so good dudes do have options, and she's not delusional. What she's thinking that she's gonna get with a man because she. Right. I'm gonna let y'all judge what she look like. You know, she's beautiful, and and so she knows. Mm-hmm. See, Halle Berry didn't understand that, but she knows this brother probably. I'm digging him. It's probably 120 more women out. It's more than 120. It's probably 120 more women out there. So I'm not gonna fight that. You know, I don't know.
I dated a nigga so good. I said these hoes need him. I didn't mind.
You let him go back into the.
I didn't mind just I didn't even because I was like, man, I know somebody. She will if he doing what he doing for me. I know she gonna want to fight me too, because I like. But it's just such a.
You're okay with with an acceptance of a good man sharing it.
No, I didn't say good men wasn't hoes. Now, like, it just depends on where you are. Just because a good man is, talking to this woman all over the place like that, don't take away from his
Right.
core values. You know what I'm saying? The core things in him. Because you could be a hoe, but that nigga make sure that whatever you need, you ain't never gonna have to worry about being on side no road.
So is that important? Is that important right there? That point right there.
Yeah, that's the only reason why he can afford to be a hoe.
That's what. Thank you. So that was another point that we were talking about.
Hold on. See, B been married for 37 years. So he's kind of.
I love that.
But again, what you're saying is, if a man is taking care of his responsibilities, he's doing all the things he needs to do, that is worth the side chick.
That is worth the side chick? What do you mean?
See, he's saying side chicks and all that. You know what I'm saying? Why just ain't somebody?
He with a high profile. Yeah, that's why I don't.
He's taking care of all of these things you're saying.
And she's not talking about a married man. Are you talking about your husband?
I'm not talking
No, you right. Yeah.
Okay. This is not a guy. Man, you can do whatever you want to till you married. Like, at the end of the day, my thing is, ain't nobody, everybody's single. I had it, like, my perspective, this is my perspective on life. Everybody got their own perspective. I'm here one time. Okay? When I die, it's gonna be one casket. You know what I mean?
She's a roster girl.
Nobody is gonna keep me from making the best decision for my life in this life. So what do I look like making a decision for you? If it is, if what you do for me don't make me happy and don't serve me no purpose no more, I'm done. If it don't, when I get to that point, we gonna have a good time. But I mean, I'm not about to be worried about because I have to make sure whatever I do make me the happiest, make me the happiest. Okay, that's it. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Is Brittany Lowe so happy?
And I always preach that. I preach, are you happy? Because if you're not happy, I'm not going to change, right? As who I am. I'm not going to change. This is me. 24 hours, 7 days a week. I'm not going to change. If you want more than that from me, I'm the wrong person for you, right? So move on.
My boy Ali say, whether a woman's single, dating, or in relationships or married, y'all share a man. You better pick a good one and be happy.
You are.
Level of that.
I seen a meme or whatever it is where the lady said something about he's cheating on you, get the trip to Dubai or whatever the case, versus a nigga that ain't
loyal.
Yeah. And I don't call back to single. Yeah. I don't call it cheating. How you cheating on? You're not cheating on unless you're lying, but you're not cheating on anyone if you're not married, right? So, Mr.
I think cheating is whenever you guys, because being married, we verbally said we're gonna be together,
right?
And we're gonna be loyal to each other.
But and being in a
relationship,
that was a contract,
right? And contracts are also verbal too. Verbal could be, hey, we gonna be together, you and me, and we rocking like we a team.
But that commitment is
and
not
if we
the same.
the commitment is not the same. Right. Meaning, no, it's not that the commitment is the same. The commitment can be just the same, but the repercussions of violating that contract is a lot different from repercussions of the verbal.
Right, and so here's a small issue.
In some cases,
I like how you put that.
Women who are not wives expect wife treatment. And it's just not. It's not.
Wait, like what? Give me one example. Give me one example.
That's one.
He can't. He's not.
Hold on,
He's been married since 19. He can't. He's just making up stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm not making up.
What I'm asking Bilal is what has a woman who's dating a man? What's an example of a woman dating a man?
Those expectations of dating are not the same as a woman. So if you're dating, then you're basically a perspective, or you're dating with intentions, but that's all. So that does not obligate a man to you.
Intentions to what, though?
Well, whatever those intentions are, right? I mean, hopefully you're dating for some type of intention, right? Future wife, whatever that intention is, but you can't expect. The expectations are different.
Oh, okay.
But I think being we had this discussion before. Sometimes dating is a trial run before you you know you want to
Right.
marry that person,
I
right?
understand that. And so with any trial, a trial is an experiment. Right?
Okay,
And
so this is-
expectations are not the same.
So this is my thing. If that's how you feel, everybody different though. So how you feel, there's somebody else that feel the same exact way. So them type of people, they'll rock and say, all right, well in that case, let's go ahead and get married tomorrow then. So I want to do this, you want to do that, and that's what married people do, so we're going to get married. You have some people that do that. You have some people say, you know, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with driving the car a few months and leasing it before I buy. So you find the people, match other people who like to lease.
Right, but in that lease,
Then you got some people that just Uber
by
everywhere.
the nature
I
of
Uber.
leasing, you're looking.
That's definitely different.
Right, you're looking.
But I guess I'm at our guest here because we talked about the single and dating. Now marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how do you feel about marriage and what will make you want to marry a guy?
Young women.
What will lure you to marry a guy? Like
How I feel about marriage and what makes me want to what?
marry a guy. Like this
Marry
is
a
a dude
guy.
that's gonna make me just like stop the game for a minute.
For a minute, for
Well,
life.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me,
Y'all gonna make him get married? Yeah.
you know what the crazy thing? How I look at marriage is like this. Remember going back to my original way of how I think is it's one life, one casket,
You got
one day, one time. So how I feel when I get married, when I get in a relationship. Let me just start there. 'Cause like marriage is so far down. When I get in a relationship, just know this man has crossed my boxes, and he my friend, and we building together, and I don't want to see nobody else but him.
And you ain't nowhere close to that right now.
Nah. Hopefully.
Even if he
Oh,
checked
no,
those boxes,
no,
you don't
no.
want to.
Huh?
Even if you check those boxes, you ain't trying to do that.
If a man check boxes for me, that part of my evaluation is time. So you have to not only check the boxes but consistently do that over an amount of time.
Gotcha.
So that ain't always overnight.
What is it about marriage that you guys, plural, are champion for, Mr. Producer? You went straight to what to get her married. See, this is a society. I'm gonna let you answer. This is a society, to my opinion. So when society come across with me, and or you, two people that's happy in our reality, you know, they always throw, they throw that marriage at me, right? I'm surprised nobody's saying it right now about this marriage stuff. They throw that marriage at me to say that I've been hurt and all this other kind of stuff. And the reason why I don't get married, or for some reason they think I don't do relationships, but I do relationships.
Yeah, plenty of relationships. I don't know.
And that's always assumed.
No, I don't know. I'm just, you know. Mm-hmm.
But they hurl that at me, that marriage word, and have you been married?
No, I've never been married.
I took a long pause, but when she said that,
Yeah, it was long.
it was long.
I had a process.
Yeah,
Man, gave it to a few times, but
there you go.
Carry
Okay, we'll get into that in a minute.
So I've been married. I was married, briefly. So I don't even know if I get to count that. But I was married, and I haven't met. I haven't met a totally happy couple. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm happy all the time, and I'm not gonna give up I'm happy all the time. Happy all the time.
Tell me when you're ready for me.
I'm happy all the time. I'm a trade happy all the time for.
But who's happy all the time?
I just said me. I just said I'm happy. I said it 3-4 times. I'm happy all the time.
But see, I look at it differently. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with what you're saying.
Because you're single right now and you're longing for a relationship.
Well, no.
He's okay, now.
companionship.
I'm good. Actually, Kat is wondering why I haven't got remarried, right? Because
You've been married too?
Yeah.
How long was you married for?
I don't know, 10, 15 years.
God damn!
Right.
And hold on.
I married my high school sweetheart, so we go all the way back to
even more reason to stay together.
You would think, but
What
people
happened?
you grow. I mean, who you are in high school or college.
Hell yeah, I ain't.
You grow.
Since B's not
So
reading the
y'all-
post, I'm gonna read them.
No, I'm reading.
What is that?
I'm reading the one to stick out.
But I want to hit Big Brick with this though, because Damon tried to throw that I'm cool with a guy being single if that's what you want to be. But the problem runs into the females If y'all go as long as D being single, you gonna be alone.
Right.
Yeah, like my thing is,
And yet I'm not alone.
You're not gonna be alone. I'm talking
I
about the
feel
one.
like he's gonna get older. He's gonna get older. He's gonna wind down. So all this what he's talking today, just keep it living like the old people say. But
Damn, she got
at
some
the
skills,
at the same time, what I'm saying is, to be in a relationship, you gotta be happy, and that responsibility on that person. Like I'm responsible for my happiness, you're responsible for your happiness, and we have to be happy together.
Right. Yeah.
Now, when we get married, from my experience, what it looks like, I think everybody's marriages look different. Like you have some people who married high school sweethearts and had to work on growing together. You had some people who were just like in Rome, tired of being hoe. You was a hoe, I was a hoe too. Let's be hoe together. And they swing through the whole house with other people. So you have different marriages and it looks different, and that's just their deal. My more so going through things, and when like I got real sick and I was in the hospital and I almost died. So it was like I was there. Money didn't mean nothing. Looks didn't mean nothing. Like the physical things I had in this world didn't mean nothing. What was important to me was my family that was present, things I could not buy. Right. And to know that you're doing that with someone that's standing by your side in that process. That's why I was like, wow, when you doing life, you want somebody to do life with. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like being in a cell, like being in jail if you want to look at it that way. Being on a trip. You know how you take a trip? Life is a trip. It's a whole thing we're doing to get to a certain destination, which is ultimately the end, and how that looks for whoever it looks for. But you want somebody on that ride with you.
Okay.
And that's only after though you've done that happily alone. Like I'm single. When I say I'm single, ain't nobody can single better than me, So once I'm maxed out there, I want to go to the next level. I want to do it with somebody.
I have a comment I'd like for you to respond to.
Okay.
This is from Nene,
Hey, Nene.
Thug Mrs. And she says she doesn't believe in casual dating.
That all depends on her age. It all depends where she at in life. Because when you ask her how old she is.
What does age have to do with dating?
Age,
can you drop
I
the
can
age
tell
in?
you that you don't mind.
Tell
Because I'm not a fan of a lot of casual dating either, so she may be in my age.
He's been married since kindergarten.
It doesn't make a difference if I've been married since kindergarten. The thing is, my thing with casual dating, I don't know if it's the same for Miss
Ridley.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
okay, so this is what I say. Because it all depends. If she's intentional dating, there's nothing wrong with a person who likes casual dating. Nothing wrong with my person intentional dating. You intentional dating to do what?
Hold on, she's 58 years old.
Oh, she can't be casual.
That's my mama age.
Hold on, Thug Mrs. You can really you know what? At 58, hey, listen, life is great. At 58, you a couple of listen. She can't casual date because she has a goal in her mind. She don't want to do life by herself either. So she kind of more so. We ain't gonna say down.
She said she respects your decision. But she doesn't.
Yeah, that's why I respect everybody where they are. But it was asking me why casual dating depends on where you are. So some women, I got my friends who are all scrambling to find somebody to settle down with so they can still have kids because it's a biological time clock on women.
Right. Okay, so we have
that
some
time
more
was
responding to that. So we have another. I'm 40 and explain casual dating. So let's let you explain in your generation because we know you don't speak for all young black women what casual dating is.
And I'm gonna explain what casual dating is to me.
All right, so let's hit casual dating.
That's more so for them to define what casual dating is, because every time that I'm doing, well, let me say this. I think casual dating is just going out to eat, getting to know a person's personality.
Okay.
That don't mean you having sex with them.
Okay.
That don't mean you nothing like that. It's just like, hey, I see you. I like what you look like. I like to know what you think like. Let's go, and you can do that over eating. That's casual dating to me. Like casually, let's go do this and do that.
And that's casual dating to me as well.
Okay, cool.
Right. I don't.
But as soon as you get this mother.
You one of them.
We go together.
I was gonna say.
I like you, and we go together, and you can just add me or do what you need to do, move somebody out.
And that really happens, people.
That's only if it's good, though.
That really happens.
Don't get it twisted. Only if it's good.
I remember one time a lady said, "We have sex twice. We are in a full-fledged relationship."
Yeah. We go together.
That one
Real
time
bad.
was
Real
outstanding.
bad.
So I had to
Let
move
your
on.
friends know. Because I'm about to go like all your pictures, comment under there. Hey, that's my boo.
Yeah, but
And-
everybody may not want to be, public. They may not want to take that public
Listen,
immediately.
but I make that very clear. I'm
Right, and that's
somebody
understandable.
I'm be in the shadows.
Yeah, for a minute.
Absolutely not. It depends on what I got going on. But if I like you like that, I'm interrupting. And if they gotta really show they like you a lot.
Aggressive, I see.
I'm a Sagittarius too. So
I've never
I'm a
known
fire
what your sign has to do with
Yeah.
the type of person you are. But anyway.
What do you feel about that, Dave?
What I feel about what?
Do you about the whole public display,
Man,
social media, and like introducing announcing?
I don't. That's an insecurity to me. Not saying you are. I don't want to hear that.
I
You
ain't.
know, that's an,
Don't you worry about it. I'm not at all.
that's an insecurity to me. I don't need to tell everybody who I'm dating, and you know.
But you also are casually dating though. So I don't think a person like you would, because you'll be posting like 12 women a week.
No. See, why do everyone assume
Big
that?
Damon, you'll be posting so many posts a week with different women that
People
it wouldn't
assume-
even, here's another one.
Listen, let me look at this guy.
Talk to him.
I'm single, but I see one person at a time.
Why do you put 3 fingers up?
Or you know,
Why did you say I speak to one person at a time?
I do. I can't now. A while back, I can do 10. I can do as many as there are days, and I can't.
Yeah, that was how
right.
long back?
Yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah, I know.
I can't do that anymore. I'm cool with dating one at a time now.
How does the woman that you date, right? How long y'all been dating?
I got decades with women.
Wow. Like how you guys?
She ready to throw a shot, man. She trying to throw a shot. She said you up for a shot.
No.
Yes, she is.
Because when you get up or higher in age, you can get to where you messing with somebody for decades.
So I want to respond to another, because this also came up the last time we were on, the 3 of us.
Okay.
And it was about, and this is Nene Thug Mrs. again.
What's up, Nene?
And so she talks about, so this came up about honesty. And so this is a kind of the conversation we had before about, as long as you're honest with these women that you're in these entanglements with, or these relationships, whatever term we're defining. So what's the young generation's women stance on men with multiple women as long as they are corrupt?
Come on now. Okay.
She already said that. She know men gonna have multiple women.
Yeah. But let me be very clear. A lot of people want multiple women, can't afford multiple women. Like, boy, stop playing. You know you gotta stop it.
I can't afford multiple women.
Right. Some can.
I got my
Some
limits.
can. And it might be due to time. It could do the money.
Right.
It could be due to the libido. Like, you gotta keep that all in mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you ain't got enough to go around, baby.
Right.
And if you need something else you need to go around, you can come up, spin the block over here.
And that's what I be saying. I don't have it to spend. When I said I can't afford.
But I've had one though. Woo! I need help. Somebody take me out.
Yeah.
Please.
It wasn't me.
You want to back it?
No, Lord, no.
Why gotta be
I've
African?
never been with
African.
that. I've never dated African man.
What you trying to
So we
say?
have another comment, Damon. This is probably something you can respond on. She said, the commenter said, I'm curious. What do older men expect in a relationship?
See, I'm different. Nothing.
If they older, let them go.
Listen,
Get y'all a young man.
get you a young guy.
I'm waiting for one to get out of high school right now. Tired of this. I'm helping
And
build his
she's-
credit.
and she's-
I'm helping build his credit.
And she
You
30.
want to mold somebody. You want to mold somebody like that,
She
right?
want to be she want to adopt somebody.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what she want to do.
I'm gonna clear my taxes. Don't like no. I'm actually going. I'm going in like not 50s, but I'm at the 45s.
Yeah, I know you are. You gotta be.
Yeah.
All the demands.
I want
you
them
gonna-
like,
Only all the demands you have, older brothers gonna have to, because you kind of young cats
Now,
don't kind
I'm gonna have brothers gonna be sitting on her line, right? So I'm not the same, and I work out daily, right? and I eat healthy, and I drink plenty of water, and I don't drink or smoke. And I don't have the same energy, sexual. I can't go all night like
Who
I
wants
used
to go all night?
Who?
No, I really.
I've
is there
dated
anybody
women.
that want to? No, I'm being serious. I don't care how good it. Who wants to? First of all, who's lasting all night in that thing? Because baby, you going too long, baby. I don't know what kind of box you got.
But back then,
who wants to go all night?
I was it wasn't all night, but I can, what I could do back then, I can be sexual with multiple women in a day. For some reason, I couldn't be sexual with the same woman multiple times.
Yeah.
But I could easily do multiple women in a day. And that was when I was younger.
What was it like? Was it like you woke up, go to her house?
I might wake up with her, wake up with one, go to another one,
At
go to
lunch?
another one.
Like how much time you getting in between there? You washing your ass?
I've always been.
What you want?
How long do it take to watch that? I'm like, God damn, it's 24 hours in a day.
That's called a whole bath, by the way.
Yeah, you
No, it's called a bath.
Yeah, just
You was
wash that
you was
thing off.
dipping all the way and soaking.
I might, well, I take showers. I don't do baths anyway, but
Okay.
yeah. So, a lot of times it be a whole bath. I might just wipe this boy off with a towel.
Ooh,
Hold on. The last week you said
Savage.
you ain't being hosed off. You ain't done nothing.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I like, so back.
a little savage.
Yeah.
Well, this is when I still bathe. I bathed in between women because
I hope that because of here's the reason why women be getting PV.
I'm the reason.
Yeah, dudes like you who doing multiple women in a day, and they think that
Okay,
they the
well,
only one, and you think that you wiped it off with some Dial soap and a towel, and going to the next woman and getting them yeast infections. Oh Lord, This might
So
be
back when I was younger, right? So I can do multiple women in a day. Now at 54, no, I couldn't even do.
How many times you getting in a week?
Yeah, that done fell off too.
Dang. What about that honey stuff though? Have you tried that?
Honey,
It's like some miracle. It's like some miracle
She's talking
honey.
about
She been watching
she's
on
talking about
Royal
raw-
honey?
that was on TikTok.
She's talking about raw honey.
Yeah, it's some. Hold on, see y'all. Y'all done heard about the Roy honey?
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
what you think about it? Do women take it?
I actually asked DJ to give me some, but right now I'm not even.
Why he need to get you some?
Because he was somewhere last night and they had it in the
Yeah, I
room
seen
bathroom.
that. I seen
yeah,
that.
I told him
I
to
seen
grab
that.
me one.
I seen
But
that.
I'm probably
I'm
gonna
not
say,
giving it up right
if,
now.
If you're getting that, and this is everybody on TikTok, if you're getting that from the men's restroom, it's poor quality. Raw honey is gonna cost you about $45-$50.
Oh,
This
okay.
is real talk. It
Oh,
comes
the real one.
Yeah, it comes in a special
Okay,
package,
okay.
everything. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you get that at the bathroom at the club,
It was $20 for
that's,
one.
that's honey.
It was $20 for one.
Yeah,
I
it's
seen
like
I seen the
$20
post.
So
I-
if you get that there, that's corn syrup.
I seen the I seen this post, and
Yeah, they don't never work. I tried one of them pills from the gas station too. They ain't
Yeah,
work.
that's the gas.
Hey, they hit me for that little quick five.
Ain't gonna work.
what you do with the pill from the gas
Yeah.
station?
I took it.
Yeah, what you
Kind of young.
I just thought it was like I was just seeing what it was about. See, it didn't even take me. I was like, man, I guess I'm already on 10. But yeah, it
Kind
didn't
of
do
for us,
nothing.
though. I thought that was.
Yeah.
They
I
have
thought
women. They have.
No,
they have women.
they have female pills in there
yeah.
too, man. It's supposed to
Really?
They're supposed to.
Now where you get the female pills from?
The sex store. Like me and my guy, we went.
What time you through here? What time did the store close?
Me and my guy, we went. I was like, let's do something spicy. Yes.
Man,
And he
I didn't
said,
know
"Do
they
whatever
had
I
one."
want to, and I got our outfits, and then he had a little thing that choke you. And I was like, give me one of them pills too.
Now,
I was
see,
out there.
so-
I was trying all
So
kinds of
we
stuff.
so we had that conversation last week. Was it last week?
About the whips and chains?
Yeah, about the whips and chains.
Oh, yeah.
I'm heavily into the whips and chains and ropes and all that, And my guy, are you into it?
No, but I can't just.
Yeah. What the Dougie Fresh?
Brother did sound like Mr.
I'm so what do you think about it? What do you think about it?
I'm into anything.
You try anything once or twice?
Twice.
Okay.
I tried once to try it, and I'll try it twice if I didn't like it the first time. Make sure it wasn't nothing else that I didn't like. I couldn't do nothing that was different. You know what I'm saying? Take them, try it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm all into that.
Yeah, I try almost everything.
I like to keep it spicy though, fun,
Right.
spontaneous.
And that's where this 54, almost 55-year-old man is in life. I try to keep it spontaneous and so if I come across a female who I can't stand a woman who don't do the spontaneous. I can't all that. I can't do that. Or don't want to try something.
Because that keeps it exciting, man. If you got to plan it every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, that shit is,
That happens?
Well, for married folks, that's how it happens.
That don't happen. No, we don't speak for married folks. Be stand up for yourself.
Well, no. When he was married.
He's speaking for his marriage.
No, hold on. Disclaimer.
Different.
I'm not talking about my marriage or no one's marriage here.
Oh, that's how y'all was doing it.
I heard from people who were married, and that's how.
How about, okay, so you don't have to talk from people who were married. You were married. So how was y'all getting down?
It was spontaneous.
He had to make a
Pencil in?
No.
Thursday at 6.
When I was married, not representing anybody,
But
spontaneous.
married couples,
Spontaneous.
because of
Rest areas,
Things.
beaches,
I heard Angel, she did.
while the game is on, halftime.
I've been on a trillion beaches.
Yeah.
I'm exaggerating.
It's got to be spontaneous.
I've never had sex on the beach.
Never?
Never. I've had sex in one of them, what you call
Cabana?
it? Cabanas.
What's on there?
I've done
Yeah,
that.
you
but
got
I've
to the
never-
beach thing, man. It's something about that sand.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
So I'm gonna just comment again. She seems to be a loyal follower this evening, and again, it's Nene, the Mrs. And I 100% agree with you. She said this is way out of my moral goodness, and I think all this is just like age differences, right?
She's 50.
No, I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
Yeah, right,
I don't want
right.
to say age. I just asked
It's
age
generational.
because it depends.
She's
on,
3 years older than I am.
Yeah, but still, it's a generational.
What I'm saying is, no, it could be where you are mentally.
Well, but she grew up in the golden age of the black community, and in the golden age of the black community, and certain things took place and didn't take place, and we didn't do and didn't talk about it. So that's what I mean by it's a generational thing. Young people today, in general, are just way more sexually.
Let me tell you something, Miss Nene. Listen,
exploratory and all those things.
you are 58 years old. Okay, morals and all. If you want somebody to bend you over, flip you around, okay, and work it out.
Go for it.
Go for it. Because at the end of the day is over. And you just gonna have to really just, get there. And it's cool because it's 1 billion people in this world. More than 7 billion people. It's somebody out there that's on the same type of time you on. You might just have to get out of the same rivers and lakes you used to. Might have to get you with somebody that, go get an old flame from high school that you never did get a chance.
He don't want her.
You don't want to.
Sex ain't dirty. See, she got to first understand sex
right.
ain't dirty.
And
I
that's-
don't
thing.
want to
And-
tackle on her. I don't think that's what she meant. by
Oh,
that.
okay, my bad.
She just meaning for her comments on
Well,
things
well,
of
well,
this nature. She's
yeah.
coming from a generational
So
perspective.
I don't know about all guys, right? And I can only speak for me, right? So like I said, I'm in the whip, chains, and bondage, right?
Wait, are you definitely the one that you? Okay, I ain't gonna.
But I think
Okay.
if your partner's okay with all that, then no
Right.
problem.
Exactly.
Right.
That's,
Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely tell you.
And if I'm like that, right? I
Really?
can't be with a woman that's not like that.
Right.
But you might.
That's the
what?
pride in me.
See, this is the thing. When we was talking about earlier, we was talking about y'all talking about marriage and everything else like that. What is it to be like your best friend, right? And something happened to them, and you left with nothing. It's like it's benefits to go get married. That's what prenups and stuff for. You just that like crazy about what that looks
Why
like.
do everybody want to talk about marriage all the time?
Nobody's talking about marriage all the time,
It's
but
a
what I'm
beautiful
saying
thing.
is, I like to see you
Why you
with
not married then?
I like to see you with somebody that you can, do life with.
I'm with somebody. I'm doing life with.
So why can't you get
Hold on, right
Marine?
quick. Somebody responded to Miss Thuggness. She said, at Miss Thuggness. That's why I'm staying celibate. I don't know celibate. Yeah.
How long you been celibate?
And we don't care. Not saying. I'm saying not the show.
Not Miss Thuggness.
Not the show don't
No.
care,
This is-
but men
What's her name?
don't care if a woman is not sexual. We okay.
Hold on,
We don't.
That's not natural. Though.
At one.
Yeah, we don't care that you're not.
You gotta get that back away.
I
But
just
you're
hope
not
she's
happy.
not doing it for the
It's-
wrong reasons.
Well, she can do it for whatever reason you want to do it for. We don't
I'm
care.
just dating.
Well, it's kind of to Brittany's
Yeah,
point.
that's
She's
not
letting life waste away if she's being celibate.
I don't know
for
if that's
the
a way.
So women think. See, this is a thing with women. I'm glad Brittany's here. I want to see her expression. So women think that their vagina is powerful.
Said 6 years. 6 years she's been celibate.
Congratulations.
So vagina.
This is powerful. Baby.
Vagina isn't powerful.
It is.
See, I think the penis is. I think mine is.
It is. But it is though. Why can't they both be powerful? Like it is
because
powerful.
y'all use it as a weapon.
No.
And so like
y'all
she said,
use it as a weapon too. Have you ever been bent over, sacrificed, and every bit you try to hold on? That's a
I've
weapon.
never been bent over, but go ahead.
But I'm just saying it's a weapon. Also, listen, men just as important as a woman's vagina. It is not only powerful; it's magical. It is the only as
What's
powerful
magical?
as a woman's vagina.
It is magical.
Her whole body is magical.
It is. I agree.
And it's like at the end of the day, even though powerful as your
penis, you can't even say that.
I can't say that.
Shaft.
Your private parts. As powerful as on a man, a woman can reproduce. A woman can birth.
I don't like no woman that can still
love and just I just think women are amazing. I love
okay, so
But
after the show,
what you described is all physical, right? So
no physical. That was science.
What happens after? No, I'm just saying what happens after physical.
well, okay, before you answer that,
How do you progress past?
what you was referencing just a while ago, once the show's over, could you give us some more indication on what you was talking about?
Yeah.
Okay,
Show.
all right,
After show.
Yeah.
But listen, so how's it?
We have an after party after
I
the
think,
show.
but for sex to really be good, like if woman's trying to say, oh, she's using it as a weapon, how you were saying, like weaponizing it, that's because you gotta get into the mind. If you don't got a man mind, if you can get a man mind, you can get everything else after that. And that's what happens. And if you know how to use your sex strategically in that way, and just making that bond closer, then that is,
But if that was the case, every woman who wants to be married, who's not, you would think that would be working for her.
What would be working?
What you just explained.
Oh, because they're not willing to do the work, and a lot of women sometimes lack this common sense. Sometimes they just unrealistic. Sometimes women want a man to have a house, but they don't have a house. Sometimes women want a man to do things for the man, not doing for themselves. Sometimes it's just you gotta find somebody equally yoked. You playing up, it's like you playing basketball and you in the 9th grade, you trying to play in the NBA. It ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna get on no team. But find you a team, on your level, and you can be able to learn, and then you move from there. But
I don't think all women. I think that's a lie. Right? All women want to be married.
I said for those who do.
I don't think for
he
women
has
that do.
selective hearing.
Okay, for women that do want to be married, if they wanted to be married, they'll be doing the things to be married.
Like what?
The things to get married.
Like what?
Okay,
That's not true.
You got to marry a man, right? So you need this is the man I want to marry. Right?
I found one. Oh, you hypothetically put him in my head.
Right. I'm saying
okay.
you found your man you want to marry.
So fast forward, I found a man that I want to marry.
Okay, now this is what he gonna say. The woman I want to marry, you gonna say he got to be. You found the. Let's give you a list. What's your list? How tall do we need to be?
And he had to be tall.
Okay, how short do we need to?
What is he gotta be. Okay, so traits that I want in my man, he has to be a hard worker. He has to. I'm not talking about hard work. Just because he has money don't mean he's a hard worker. Because you could lose money all in one day. And I want him to be a hard worker. I want him to have good hygiene. I want him to have a great relationship spiritually with his family guy. I got a few requests. I want him to be a handyman.
You find.
I want him to be a.
She's gonna be single. So you find all this. you find all this in the guy, right? Just
I do.
This magical guy. Well, there's one right there, by the way.
It's not one. But
no, he is one.
No.
So no,
he is taken. So he's not even.
No, I'm saying his wife has a that.
Yeah, so it exists.
But hold on, right? They exist. I'm just saying they exist. He's one. He is one. Mm-hmm. Go back and listen to our podcast. You'll throw him away. He's a sickness. But you found that, right?
Yeah.
But are you that woman that guy will want?
You know what? You don't know. But when it matches up, it matches
Right.
up.
So now you found the man you want with all these attributes, all this shit that you want in a man.
Uh-huh.
Are you willing to be? Now I got to. Okay, he wants somebody that can cook, Cajun food. He won't because he has a list also. I say it all the time. If I get married, she has to be. My list is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna tell you another thing to go. It's gonna be on every man's list. Peace. You got to be peaceful.
Number one.
No motherfucker want to be with a woman that interrupts our peace.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Now, whatever that is, and you have to find out what that man's peace is, so you can offer it to him or not disrupt it.
Yep.
Now, most women, I'm gonna say all except for one. Disrupt your peace, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. No, go ahead.
All the podcasts we done and all this, D, that's the most like prophetic statement you done made there. Peace.
We made history.
That's off the chain because ain't nobody put it that way. Because that really is at our age. Peace is like
I think that's any age. Though.
Right.
Well, but see, guys don't really realize that because I married. I ain't gonna say me. Cass has married women who are feisty and they firecrackers.
Cass being him.
Because you attracted to it.
Now
Now you talking about me. I'm just saying in general. You marry a firecracker because you attract to a firecracker.
Right.
No peace with the firecracker.
Right. But you can find somebody gonna say, well, peace. Beautiful women can be peaceful.
Yeah.
But women with the kind of body you like in a woman can be peaceful.
Yep.
Because that's a choice to be peaceful.
Yep.
You know, you got women. So what interrupts the peace is her insecurities. Mm-hmm. So what reason would you interrupt my peace for me want to hang out, for me want to do this, for me want to do that?
Whatever.
Why is there always I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Why is there always an argument for me trying to be peaceful?
Because most women feel that they are nurturers and they're gonna change you or make you what they want you to be. Just like she mentioned earlier, she's gonna get her a young dude so she can train him.
I was joking.
She was joking.
I was joking.
That was clearly a
I've
joke.
never dated young. I've never dated young.
You would.
But there are women that will do that.
But exactly.
Yeah, I ain't there yet. So remember, it's all about where you are.
I joke and say it all
My
the
sweet
time.
spot.
My wife hasn't been born yet.
One woman, 57. I guess that's her age. She wants to know our age. So we're ranged from 54 to 32.
I'm 55 in March. The producer is 55 in what?
Man, I lost count at 48.
Okay.
So
He's my classmate, so we just ain't know.
Of his class.
B, which he's off camera. He's too attractive to let the world see him. Mm-hmm. And his voice. Do your voice, B.
No, sir.
Smart brother right there. Smart brother right there.
And B is 53. And
married.
And this young lady to my left she say she's 32. To show them what a 32 look like.
It looks like me.
They mine stood up, took his shirt off last week because they banned him from TikTok last week, so you guys didn't get to see my show last week.
Wait, they didn't ban him for him taking his shirt off.
They should have. That should have been the reason.
That's what Tina was talking about too. She saw that too.
Yeah, he stood up and took
She
his
didn't know
shirt.
who that was.
Yeah, Santa Claus Jim.
But the thing about DJ, he can take his shirt off because he got a good face card. He got a good profile, and you know,
she didn't know what was going on.
He can afford a little bit. But he can't play too long around there. You know, because then what you do with the man, because this is what happens. Let me say you let me say this for y'all. Okay, so you can have a nice body, right? You're like, why you work out? You already got a nice body. Yeah, I got a nice body till you next to somebody who work out.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a nice body until I go to the gym.
Yeah, and then I felt that
next
one day. I was like, God damn, she fine. I was like, yeah. So it's the same thing with men. Yeah, your face is good when you around a whole bunch of slightly built men, but when you go to an arena where it's a little bit higher and every man in there is like this and got that shit on and got that body right, you know, shirts just sit certain ways, suits fall a certain and now you literally feeling, oh, I need to go to the gym. Now it makes sense. So it just depends on where you're going. And my thing is, if you're not feeling like that, you're not in big enough circles. You need to challenge yourself to go places.
Well, you look really nice, by the way.
But I'm gonna say the fact that DJ stood on social media and took his shirt off. that says something about his confidence in himself.
Yeah.
No, he's mentally challenged.
Tina didn't know what was going
No,
on.
he's not.
She's like, "What's up with Damon next to this dude with the shirt on?"
Yeah, and that brother said, "Hey, hey, listen, I wouldn't do it." So he has a
So,
level of confidence.
now,
He obviously
I
has some
have,
action.
I have a level of confidence too, but the reality is, some women find me attractive, right? But not all. And like she was saying, that's until she see you standing next to, you know. So let me ask you this.
Until you.
Hold on, guys.
They know what I'm talking
Hold on,
about.
let's cycle back. So, because I think this is a good one, guys. Vanessa Smith, 93. She says, different men have different peace. Explain what you mean by peace.
I'm not looking for anyone, Vanessa, but my
You wrong for that.
no, I'm just letting it be known. I'm not looking for them. I found my peace.
So what he's saying is when he described, oh, you saying in a woman.
Yeah, that's what she's asking me. She
You
said, "What
so
is my
funny.
peace?"
You funny. You single, but you got a boo.
I got yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Read him on
Yeah.
that. Read him on
No.
that.
He already. I ain't gotta read. I know exactly. I'm single. I got a boo. I got a
boo.
Need some more. Hey,
I-
if y'all on here admit,
I got a
know
boo.
y'all got a lot of
And
women on there,
listen.
but there's any men on there. Hell, I'll even talk to a woman if you just really own it.
So my boo, understand? So she said, "Boo, my boo, fuck with my piece," and then she knows she gonna get the boo. Shit. So men date for peace, and I do. You know what I'm saying? So, and as soon as you remove the peace, I got 10 mics on. You know, I don't know the mic.
You have two.
I mean, I'm good with the mic on.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I thought it was fine. I'm in all black. But so until you, with my piece is this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not confrontational, right? So I'm either confrontational or I'm not. You understand? So I'm either, if you get in my face and with all that goofy stuff, we fight. So I don't need that in my life. I don't have I'll fight a gorilla and a baby gorilla.
Baby, and you say you're gonna win, but you gonna put up a fight.
So I don't need to hear, if I want to, I come to Dallas every weekend, right? I'm here every weekend, Friday through Monday morning, and if any female that I deal with has a problem with that, and it has to say something. So why you in Dallas? You blah, 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 da da da.
Mm-hmm.
That's interrupting my peace, right?
So they question you.
Right. I do a podcast, right? I talk about a lot of topic subjects. I talk about everything. I'm all over the place. If you have a problem with that and come to me with that, you interrupted my peace, right? I own several. I own rental properties, and if I rent to a person that you don't like, and I got to hear, you interrupted my peace because I'm selfish. This is about me. This is a train, a plane, or whatever, but a boat, a yacht. I'm going in a direction. Either you get on it or you don't, or you get off of it. But it's not going to change. This is whatever plane this is. This is what it is. You can't change it in mid-flight.
Yeah.
But you can jump off this motherfucker, right?
Yeah. You
and
and my thing is, you at the time, like, it's just you today. Like, everybody is different. Like, I'm not the same person I was 3 months ago. I'm not the same person I was last year. You might not be the same person you are next year.
I'm not the same person when we started this podcast.
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
Right. And
Not this one.
But so you're only speaking from a today's standpoint, and you can afford to do that because at the end of the day, if you were to die tomorrow, we're going to say, you know what? That nigga lived his life. And all the women that's gonna be at that funeral, oh my God!
Right. Then we're gonna have to have two.
Lord.
We got to have two funerals.
So
I was just telling B this earlier today. There's something I said to B. I forgot what I said, but it was about relationships. And a year ago, what I say, B, you would have never heard this come out of my mouth. Because in 2 years from now, I might be walking down the aisle getting married.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it.
You're not gonna walk. You're gonna be at the end. You have a destination wedding.
I'm not gonna have nothing.
And then, you are, because then that night you're gonna do it on the beach.
Put it out there. There you go.
Yeah,
that's gonna be beautiful.
That'll never happen.
Man,
It's
gonna be beautiful. You're gonna have on some linen. You're gonna have on a 2-piece linen set up. It's gonna be intimate, and it only could be the closest of your friends because you can't invite all them hoes. But it's gonna be nice.
Well, she might be a prophet or something, man.
I am.
Sound
I
like
am.
she's crazy.
No, I am a prophet.
You better be careful, man.
It's gonna be you're gonna be in a 2-piece linen, destination wedding, intimate, sun setting, and that night with your wife, you're gonna do it for the first time on the beach.
See a lot of detail there, man.
I like that.
She's delusional.
I like that.
You got David scared of, man.
No. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna never get married, but at one point in my
I want
life,
that for
I
you.
did say I would never get married again, right? Because I got married.
You did the first time.
Yeah, I never get married again. But I'm seeing that peace is obtainable.
Yeah.
You know, so I didn't think that women were peaceful.
Well, you know what? Let's keep it in for
Are you peaceful?
for people in general. People cannot destroy or interrupt anything you didn't help create. Let's just start there. I'm very peaceful.
God told me
You like
that.
a firecracker.
I'm fiery for sure.
Yeah, you a firecracker.
I gotta let you know I care though.
Ain't no peace.
But that's only because I need you. Usually, if I'm like that, it means I just need your attention and I need you to do something.
That's
Give me
that's
some
too
or-
much work. That's high maintenance.
Yeah.
No,
See,
it ain't.
see,
You gotta understand my signs.
I don't do temper tantrums. You do a temper tantrum with me, call me later. I'm hanging
Yeah,
the phone.
but you gotta understand. It's all about the place where you met somebody. I had somebody I worked through temperature. I'm like, oh, I did my last temper tantrum. He couldn't take it no more. I was like, and I learned my lesson.
See,
No
you
more
a
temper
firecracker.
tantrums.
You a firecracker.
No, she's testing the fence. She's testing
Yeah,
the
I just
weakness.
test-
Man, she's
Women,
a firecracker.
women will test your weaknesses. They gonna only do what they know they can get away with.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Because I don't like to use the term real nigga because I'm not, but I'm a real one, right?
You not a real nigga?
Yeah, no, I'm not a nigga. Period.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
But just for the sake of argument, I'm a real nigga.
You dark skin and red. Got a little red to you. Got a little red undertones.
I don't. We gonna have to go back.
I'm not. If we gonna talk about nigga like African, I'm not African.
A lot of
nigga.
stuff she's gonna explain to us. We learned right here.
I'm just, I'm not a street guy. So, but anyway, I forgot what I said. You disrupted my thought. My peace is all I want. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women. I think I've only dated black women, so I can't speak for any other race for women or for women. Our women are temper tantrum throwing acrobats, and I don't like that. So I won't deal with that. I don't. If you can talk to me, I just made a post about arguing. If you take my conversations as an argument, I'm not gonna deal with you. I can't say I'm not gonna be with you because what I like in a woman is so I'm very specific in what I like in a woman, right? And I only date what I like. I don't date. I'm not. I got a friend that'll date the whole board. I won't.
Because you wouldn't figure out your type.
Right. I got a type.
Yeah, everybody got it. Okay, so you got to date around no types. My dudes look all over the place, right? As far as look wise. I have a homegirl. I could be in the same. We could be in the same spot, and she gonna. I like this. He's like, girl, you already know. I know her type. My guys, I have a type as far as the internal. Every one of them gonna be getting money. Every one of them gonna be a man's man. Every one of them gonna be like consistently across the board. Now, what that look like?
Could be different.
It could be different.
See, I'm in the slim thicks. I don't care about your rest.
Yeah, you are. I think I know.
You might want to.
I've seen you a few times.
A white girl.
Yeah.
No. He got like a little Holly Berry joint.
Yeah, but he gets some
What's the
peace
little Holly
with
Berry
a
joint?
They ain't gonna argue.
That's the
with you.
one.
Stop.
They cool?
No? I can't let this go. That's
why I-
that statement.
That's why I know it's controversial. That's why a lot of brothers do go and get the WGs after they've experienced a couple of sisters that.
Only brothers is doing that because they thing little. And we know
I'm talking athletes. Athletes.
they can't be little.
But it,
And they can't take that. It's prideful.
Well, I can't speak to all that, but I'm just saying.
Just because you're an athlete, your
I don't think
thing.
you go-
I ain't referencing things.
Have you seen training?
I ain't
You seen
referencing things.
what was that football movie? Any Given Sunday?
Yeah.
You seen in that locker room?
Okay.
Come on, son.
I'm not.
I don't remember being
I
the
wasn't
same.
even old enough to see. I was back
She
in
thinking about the other one with 50
Jamie
Cent.
Foxx.
That's the right move. But
I thought it was one with 50 Cent.
But hold on, we got to rewind. we can't make that blanket statement to say, and you did say that you're not, but to say that get a white girl, you get.
Yeah, that's crazy. You gotta explain that to me.
I think
If that's her opinion, that's her opinion.
right. Well,
That wasn't me.
That's his opinion.
No, that's his.
No.
I'll never tell a black man to get a white girl.
It's not my opinion.
No, her opinion was,
It was-
only small penis black men date white women.
Yeah, she said that in response to me saying that.
Right.
If
brothers-
you going to the other side, honey, because we don't want them anyway. Bye.
Well,
I think men who date outside of
I don't know.
religion, there's multiple reasons. I don't know that it's just a single one. But I'm just saying.
Women, what do you think? Do
Yeah.
women date? She said because they got small penis.
Real small. And,
I think
That sounds like hating to me,
yeah,
but I don't know.
She hated. That's
you
what
know,
that's what
prove it. Send me.
Her, not me. Her.
Brittany Loso and
Yeah.
prove it. Prove what I'm saying is wrong.
Don't send
if
me
you
nothing.
A man and you dating a white lady and y'all together happily, go ahead, send me a penis picture and dick pic, and I will recant my statement. But until then, no, leave me alone. I'm standing by it, and I'm gonna stand beside you.
Well, I'm pro sister 100%. I got 2 daughters.
Thank you.
But I'm just saying, brothers that I do know that have took that plunge, they happy over there because they ain't got no stress in their life.
Okay, somebody said, Vanessa Smith said she divorced
Right.
she said, I divorced my husband.
Right.
He broke our covenant, meaning I'm assuming he cheated.
Well, she
No.
said he messed with my peace.
Right.
Whatever
In
peace
other
was.
words, he messed with my peace. When you
Right.
broke a covenant, though, what's that? Y'all let me know. I'm
She
That-
cheated.
covenant.
That
That
don't
sound
mean.
real formal.
That don't mean that means they broke the agreement
The
that they had
trust.
with God.
Yeah.
It's a God, whatever,
Yeah,
people.
covenant between each other.
The trust,
The
yeah,
marriage.
but that's the thing. Like, and that's why when last week you were saying this, like you was talking about you into multiple people and all that stuff. My thing is, it's all about the trust.
Yeah, she
You know,
said
it's
he-
all about.
She said he cheated.
Yeah. And girl, shame on him. Okay? Don't fuck without me. Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this is my thing. When you mess up the trust and you are not unable, that does mess with your mind. And whatever that is. Why would you lie about something when you grown? When you leave, you gotta go.
But-
You can't be honest with the person you with. Don't be with them.
Okay.
Well, they divorced now, so he cool.
Right. But since if we're gonna stick on this, because that came by and I just let it go. I didn't know if it was related to what we're discussing.
Mm-hmm.
But a man, he didn't wake up cheating. There was some other things that took place.
Thank you for saying that.
So we're gonna move on.
Thanks
from
for
there.
that.
We had
That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah,
you know?
but I just want to say I don't believe that a woman should just leave a man outright for cheating one time.
we had a
Oh,
conversation.
I think she should leave that brother outright for cheating one time if she had nothing to do with it.
So we had another podcast. We don't know when it's gonna air, but it wasn't recorded. And the young lady said she was saying that her husband cheated, dated her best friend. Blah,
Oh,
blah.
wow.
And so so we dug into that.
Why? Get to the why.
And the why was because she wasn't putting out.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it wasn't how he wanted her to.
Right. So she wasn't putting out. And so because she wasn't putting out, that forced him
That's where we
to go look somewhere else. And so you can't dog the brother out. So
Right.
Vanessa,
Wow.
why did he go out? Did he slip out because of something you wasn't
How
doing?
do I go live?
Or what? What am I looking at?
How you go
On
live?
my Facebook.
So, again,
That's on social media.
So when that post came up, I didn't want to share that particular one.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't know if it was the line
No, it's
we were
relevant.
talking about. But again, a man does not wake up cheating. There was factors that he told you, he talked to you about, and you chose to ignore those things, and he did what he did.
I appreciate you saying that,
So
but
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is
now
true.
the conversation that Damon is referenced is that we had a young lady on here last week. She was married for almost 30 years. And her husband had multiple relations, and then he ended up leaving her. After they finally divorced, he married her friend. And then after this
Was it
happened,
her
all
friend?
her other friends came to her and told her all the ill things he was doing. But like we said, after we undressed that, we're gonna dress it up more. She was Jehovah's Witness, and he wasn't. So
Oh, they
she-
already started
but
off.
what I'm saying, she changed the rules. That's fine that she wanted to get into that. So because of those beliefs, she stopped doing certain things to him.
Oh, that sucks.
And
How you just not?
I forgot I was there, man.
So because of that, so that's what I'm saying. It didn't start out that way because if you guys remember, she said in the beginning it was good.
Right.
There you go.
And so, and like I said, all of that. If you gotta argue about sex, and man, it's so much. It's when I say peace, what my peace is when you interrupt with my happiness, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm very selfish. I was with a female, and I used to sit there and watch football games on Sunday, and Monday, and Thursday, right? And she never interrupted me except Sunday, Monday, and Thursday.
Because she knew you was watching football.
She would stand in front of the TV and pick up argument with me.
Yeah.
Oh, you rather on Sunday.
Do you? But wait.
Monday
Was she doing that?
and Thursday.
Hold on. Was she doing it Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday?
No.
But you just noticed it on those days? But she goes, it
No,
sounds like this is in her character.
No.
That's 3 out of 7 days.
Yeah, because I'm doing something that
That brings you peace. It just messed her spirit up to see you just enjoying yourself without her.
But she heard that from somebody else.
So
Like you got the brothers that play video games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now a woman don't care about nothing he's doing all day until he picked that video, that whatever stick, that joystick up.
Because she probably looking at like, you got time to do that. I think when it comes to stuff like that, with women particularly, women don't carve out enough time for their own happiness. You see what I'm saying?
Break that down.
Because, like, think about it. If we both together, you've been at work all day. You've been at work all day. I'm at work all day. We come home. This is not my life, but this is somebody's life. And then we get together. When I come home, I gotta make sure I put the load of clothes in, make sure they get dry. You come home, you sit down, you watching the game on Monday. All right, I gotta make sure I put dinner on, doing this, doing that. You sitting down peacefully enjoying your game. She sacrificed so much out of her day that she's seeing you like sit back and do something that you enjoy. It almost creates they look at it like, what? Because she didn't say, no, I'm not doing it. Make sure before your game start, you order your wings and pizza, or whatever you want. Or I order wings and pizza. I might look at my nails and stuff.
Wasn't the case with me.
But it's these gender roles, right? Because I didn't subscribe to those. So you're right. I took burdens off my wife.
Yeah.
So
Baby.
so
when you take burdens off a woman,
when I needed her, she would be available.
it's 10 times better. It's 10 times better. This is like setting the screen for Kobe.
But
when you take the burdens off of your woman, that is like setting the screen for Kobe Bryant.
Okay, I ain't trying to be messy, but what B mean and what you meant might be two different things. What do you mean? I know what B mean.
We're meaning the same
Y'all
thing. He
thing?
said that he took the time to take the load off his wife, so he knew she had some stuff. He knew he went ahead and did it. So her in response, a woman's going to 2 times better you.
Okay.
So you saying if this wasn't my case, by the way,
You gotta help each other.
My clothes are laundry, and I eat out every day. But in a marriage situation, so you saying that a woman
committed situation.
So you saying that no, this is only marriage.
Dang, hold that one second, because this is gonna get out of frame and I'm gonna miss it. So
You can always slide back down.
Oh, thanks for telling me. But one woman, 57, said it's in comment about the game. She says if he pauses the game, acknowledges you, give you a kiss, then he should be good. Do you support that statement?
Or why would he watch the game? You go there and get him some sloppy toppy, and then be able to say, "Now what?" Like it's a perspective. You gotta keep a good. You gotta keep.
I'm watching the game.
Yeah.
Give me sloppy toppy.
Nah,
Shit.
I like that actually.
Are you gonna take him first?
I'm watching the game.
Give him something else.
Doing commercials, doing halftime. Right. Let's run one real quick. That's to me is spontaneous, and that keeps it going.
But
it keeps her engaged. Cause I love the game.
See,
it sounded like she was mad about something that
this
she didn't have for herself.
Okay, so this is what women do. They don't want competition.
That's right, Frederick Williams.
Yeah. So
513. He's a married man. He's supporting. I got a highlight.
Okay.
Fine. To the show, brother.
So a woman don't like competition. So a woman don't like you giving your attention. You can give it's 7 days in a week.
Yeah.
So everybody focus on what I'm doing for 3, but with the other 4 and most of the 3, I'm focusing on her.
Right.
So this is my thing.
But when I focus on something else,
check this out, Big D.
But by the way, we're not together.
Look, check this out, Big D. Same perspective, right? Depending on where you are. If you was like, this is my person, I'm gonna make this work. If you know on Monday, Tuesdays, or Sundays, Monday, and Thursdays, the day she tripped, why would you not proactively like, okay, babe, I know you're gonna trip today, 'cause I know before I watch this game, here, look at your nails. What you wanna do?
Why I gotta do? Why do I have to do any of that?
Who the hell is BD?
Big D. Big Dave.
She knows my son. His name is Damon.
Yeah, I gotta clarify me.
Yeah.
I can't call him Dave. Yeah.
She knows.
Big D. Oh, I don't know what to do.
What's wrong with you, man?
This brother in third grade. This brother going to
Big
Big D. And he, oh man, what we talking
Big D.
She's been saying that all day. I thought she caught that reference.
Oh, did it? Oh,
Yeah.
my, I did, man.
My
All
son.
his sons are.
All my sons are D's, right?
Yeah, Damon, Damarco, Dave, and then
Oh,
Dave.
man.
Yeah. And
That ain't got
so,
no sense. So pay me no
God.
mind.
so to the people out there that's wondering,
Give me my
she's a
call.
friend.
I'm
She's a friend.
sorry.
She's a friend
Yes.
of my mentally challenged son.
He's not mentally challenged.
Well, all of them are pretty much.
That says a lot. The fact that you have the Y chromosome to detect what type of seed that is.
And
mean, it comes
I've
from
already admitted this.
somebody-
I've already admitted there's something wrong with me.
I don't fall too far from the tree.
Absolutely, it does not fall from the tree at all. But yeah, and so she's a friend of mine. So his name is Damon, my name is Damon. So she calls me Big Damon or Big D. That's what she's calling me now. She don't call me that. I've never really had a conversation with her without Damon. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised that he's not around somewhere letting me talk to
He
her.
was supposed to be
Yeah, I
here.
was surprised he did jump on as well.
He was supposed to be here. He said he was gonna tune in, but he was supposed to be here.
Yeah, because shit, you know.
You know, he be having stuff going on. It's all good though.
He play like. What's going on with you and him anyway?
What you mean?
What I
What's
just
going
say?
on with us? We're friends.
Okay.
What is a friend?
A friend is a person that's there when you call them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can talk to. You have a good time. You go have drinks. I mean, just a dependable person in your life.
I mean, he says the same thing, but my nephew said he has a roommate that's a female. I don't know if them code words or what.
Yeah. Just checking these new style definition.
Roommate.
Roommate.
Look at that. I don't know. They gotta grow up. I don't want to talk to nobody with a roommate. But you roommate. That mean you living. I don't know how that man living. That ain't gonna work. Ain't no roommates. You can't afford life on your own.
Well, he's a youngster, so.
Yeah, that's why I don't date youngsters.
What youngsters date youngsters?
No, they don't. I don't date nobody young. No, I'm going up.
Yeah, she look like
I go up.
she needs some grip.
Yeah, he gotta have a little grit in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little.
Feisty.
I am.
You're a firecracker.
But that's exciting because you like you know how fun 4th of July. You know how the 4th of July is so fun because it's firecrackers. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know it's gonna be big and explosive and yeah.
Do you know when to dial the firecracker down?
Yeah.
Okay, turn it up. So
Yeah.
you know how to.
Oh yeah.
You can't down the firecracker down.
Right. It's a firecracker.
It's firecracker.
Which makes me. I used to make this statement to women. We call them fun girls, right? And a lot of times, fun girl never gets married, right? People like to hang out with fun girls.
Yeah.
People like to kick it with fun girls.
I'm a fun guy.
But they never want to marry fun girl. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I heard that.
So what do you think that's all about?
That's what they call me.
Nah. Oh, they call you fun girl?
But this how I feel.
Okay.
But this is what I feel.
Okay, so my man is
I
not
didn't-
coming in, so we're not gonna comment. Well, Freddy.
What I feel about fun girls. This is how I feel. Life is one time. Hey,
Hey,
if you pick the wrong friend, my girl, go back and go get the one that's for you.
You keep saying
You know
that,
what I'm saying? But no, I'm so serious.
That's right.
People be
I
sitting
feel
here living like we gonna do it again. If I'm living one time and I'm not doing it, you gonna be unhappy with somebody another day. Soon as I'm
You
gone.
gonna fight? Okay. I mean,
No,
I'm
for
not
real.
saying
I ain't
they
gonna
got
get
it
back
back.
tomorrow.
Why be happy one day with a motherfucker?
I'm not doing that. I cannot afford the time. I'm on a different type of time. I look at life a lot different. My thing is, I don't feel like everybody's gonna get married. Some people aren't meant to get married. Some people are meant to be here just for other people.
Oh, okay. A
You see what
season
I'm
of
saying?
reason.
Yeah.
A season
So
of
here's
say
a real
season.
woman, 57, and she's been with us all day. She said, so you saying what you want in a man and what you're looking for, but what does a man get from you?
Woo!
Whatever you want.
She won. Ding, ding, ding. That's she
Whatever you
won.
want.
No, that,
Nah, she won.
No,
She
she
won.
gotta give us more than
Whatever
that.
you want.
She said whatever he wants. She
No,
won.
no.
That's generic.
Yeah,
I
No,
need
she
details.
if she means
What?
that, then
You
she
told
won.
us. Hold on.
Well, let's hear from her.
You said what you want. hard worker, this, and that.
Mhm.
And then this sister said, "What you bring to the table,
Yeah.
and it can't
Oh,
be whatever you want."
I'm not. See, I'm
you
not
have to
one.
define
I'm
it.
It
not
can be whatever he
asking-
wants.
I'm not
So
asking for
whatever he want, he get.
anything I can't return. A hard worker, that's me.
Okay, hold on.
A
So I got
provider,
a
that's
business.
me.
I got a
give us-
business.
A
give
good
us-
looking person, that's me.
Okay, so just for
A
the
spiritual
sake,
person,
just
that's
for the
me.
sake of answering her question, can you give us?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
want to know. She just.
I'm giving them. I'm the hard worker I'm asking for. That's who I am. The peace provider. That's who I am. The protector. I'm protector.
I need
let's slow down.
examples.
You said you a hard worker.
Yeah.
You said you a protector.
Mhm.
What else?
Provider.
A provider. What else?
I keep a good house.
Keep a good house.
Cook good.
Okay.
Puts good.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got good personality.
Right.
So
Okay.
Half of how you
I can close deals.
Half of how you define yourself as a man.
No, that ain't what she
Good.
said. That ain't,
Keep a good house.
that's not what she said. Her answer was, I'm gonna give him whatever he wants. That was her answer. Now y'all digging in, telling me y'all want to.
How many people heard that answer and that ain't even who they are?
Yeah,
So
you need an answer.
that's what.
Yeah.
No, she
So-
said whatever
so-
you want.
That was
So
my answer.
so say I'm the man. Just I'm not, but say I'm the man that you chose. Boom. Okay. So we said this earlier. So now I'm gonna come and say I'm gonna need you to be this, and you're willing to be that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to be this. So I'm gonna read off my list to her, or just go
You check them. People be thinking a list be like,
right, and it's not.
did you check? No, it's
I
like,
get that, D, but what I'm saying is, Britt, how many dudes then walked up to you and said, "Hey, I can give you whatever you want, girl"? I mean,
That ain't
And
what
they
she,
can't.
that's not what she's saying. She's saying I'm willing to. If you're that guy, I'm willing to be that female.
Yep.
we just asking for some files on it. That's all I'm saying, man.
Some files.
I'm on your side on this.
Because
Yeah, I don't
plenty
know.
of people gonna say
So
that.
this the thing. Simple people ask for files. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be more complex and it's gonna be different for whoever it is. It's not gonna be the same.
Oh, man, that was a good
I'm like who I need to be for you.
Okay.
That's what works for us.
I understood
and,
that.
And when before I even make
Okay.
the decision that you are that guy for me, I've already evaluated that. We've already clear. I already aligned.
Then
the
I
decisions around
digress.
Everybody.
You shut me down on
And
that.
and,
That was
and,
your
and,
response.
those women do.
I bought my house
exist.
before. I bought my house before I turned 30. I already had. I paid off all my cards. All my student loans is paid for. My credit is 740. I'm good. I can go anywhere and get money. I'm turning down money. I can't keep the money on me.
Okay. She didn't
So
walk you
I'm
down,
not
man.
asking
Okay.
for nothing in return, but I am willing to be able to get that. Now, people always they date however they want to date, and keep in mind people's options are not the same. The circles you're in are not the same. Your goals are not the same. Your house your house you might just want you a 3-2. Somebody out there want a 30-15 size house. We ain't gonna take away from what they want
Okay.
because your goal is not the same. But you know,
And she said, and Bilal said, was doing that masculine thing. That's a very submissive statement. I'm gonna be whatever you.
Well, first of all, I just said
She said I was-
she described herself the same way she described what she wants in a man.
Or a person, period.
I did. But because I'm a big advocate for the fact of the matter that you cannot ask for something you cannot do.
Yeah, that's what
You see what I'm saying?
And so that's
But
a
this
very
is the thing.
submissive statement.
I want a man to do that for me so I can be the woman.
Yeah.
If I gotta get with a dude and I'm still going in my pocket when we going to go do something, you my bitch now. You feel me?
I'm with you.
I'm trying to be your bitch. You my bitch now.
Yeah.
So if you want me to stay in the pocket and be the woman, be the man.
And shut the fuck up.
So did we
Is that in it?
underestimate
Shut the
this
fuck up?
Brittany?
Yeah, men don't talk that much. Men, my dad ain't never, and you gotta keep my hand.
No, I'm asking you shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't have a woman.
Shut me up. You know, shut up. Who can shut me up can shut me up. If you can't shut me up, you can't shut me up.
Because that's what a lot of women kill it with me. Right? I don't like all that loud and all that shit. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Let's you know.
Look, you got a tight.
Yeah, we going out to dinner. I'm going to eat. This is interrupting my piece. Well, I say let's go somewhere to eat. Eat it, motherfucker.
Okay. So Britt, say you taking
Yeah.
you going to Miami Beach with your guy. So that's a what, 22 hours?
Miami Beach is
Yeah.
2 hours.
22 hours.
23 hours, man. 23-hour trip.
It's a 3-hour trip. You mean driving?
Yeah, drive.
Oh, hell no, I ain't driving nowhere.
Me neither.
It's the reason why I'm saying it.
Okay,
'Cause that's
so
how
you saying
That's how you really get to know somebody when you in the car with them for 20 hours or anywhere.
Okay,
with
so
them.
you saying we're taking a road trip?
You taking a road trip.
God
I'm
damn,
not
2
going.
3 hours? I don't want to.
10 hours.
That's 12 hours. Go
Give me,
ahead.
You're flying somewhere.
Houston. I'll do Houston.
H-Town. You're going to
3
H-Town.
Okay, you go on a road trip. Now finish. You
Now,
go
y'all
on
in
the
the
road.
car.
Mm-hmm.
Are you running your mouth the whole time or you quiet? How do you operate?
Hell no.
That's not what I mean by shut the fuck up.
No. I know.
He just asked me, "Are we riding like that?" I'm like, "You driving or am I driving?"
I'm driving.
Okay, yeah, baby. Well, I'm about to get the playlist together. What you want to hear? All right, cool.
Okay.
Play that shit on my phone.
Okay, that's cool.
Unless
Are
you want to talk about
are
it.
you getting the what's going on there?
No, these are just questions that mean something to somebody out there listening, including, these are.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm a good passenger rider. I'm gonna have make sure.
Because that was very specific.
That was
Because you
gonna say road trip.
can specifically learn about somebody about this. Right doing
He
that.
need so
It's a
I
specific.
don't like road
so
trips.
he's driving.
I don't like. Yeah.
They was over there cutting his eyes and be
45
like,
minutes flight.
"Why are you asking these questions?"
I don't like this.
I'm trying to figure out, Mammy, what? China? Talking about 23
I'm
hours?
just saying,
23
a
hours.
road trip. You in the car with
He
somebody.
said,
Well,
"Dave,
yeah, we got
you gonna
it.
be in the
You
car,
understand.
Dave with a
Yeah.
You getting to know if they get. There's probably somebody know why I'm asking that question out there, but
I don't.
My mama and them,
Huh?
she like to get in the car and just driving like that. Like they just-
So no,
It's
what
fun.
I was referring to.
Generational, so I think we keep getting generational things in the conversation.
So when I was
Our
saying,
mother.
when I said be quiet, meaning, you know what I'm saying? I'm see a lot of women for some reason they want to be the boss. I don't play that.
that's true. That's true.
I don't play that.
And it's okay though.
Be the boss when I'm not there.
But this is the thing. It's not enough bosses to do the training. See, where I'm at, and I don't want to say training like that. Cause
It's training.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna be honest.
You mentioned it earlier.
Because some women who grew up, they were groomed. They were groomed
Yeah.
to know when to be quiet when a man speaks. They had their father in the house, and they could see how the mother responded, and that's how they groomed their women to be. So they usually find someone like their dad and they're able to
That's
maintain
true.
over.
That is true.
So when it comes to when you don't have that, you learn in real time. You see what I mean?
Right, I get
So you have to lose somebody that was good to you sometimes to learn that lesson. Or we're not around enough real men to know when to shut the fuck up. It's really not their fault.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because a real man, you just gonna naturally, a real man ain't gotta say nothing to you. He just look at you. My dad ain't had to say too much to nothing. He had to live his. He just look at me. I'm like,
See, she grew up in a household with a man.
I straightened up. Like,
Yeah, she
you know what I'm
was
saying?
raised by a father.
and so,
That's the
and that's not
important
really out here. And
That's very important.
That's why when I come around men, I could tell you a real man and you're not. Like, you ain't finna change my standard of what a real man is. I know he exists and I've had one.
Right.
So it's hard to tell me that unicorns don't, you know.
So when you saying
that's
this,
very important, and that's what's missing in our community.
Yeah.
Is that when a young woman grows up with her father and she sees the way her mother interacts with her father, she does understand
In a
that.
positive.
And so you won't have a problem submitting to male leadership.
Nope.
so when you saying this to other sisters out there, are they like you,
Receptive?
or you consider yourself one of the unique ones?
I'm a little bit out the box. Only because it's a lot of women who think like their own way. Because they look at life, they look at life,
Man,
like they got the.
But something has happened to them though.
well, no. What happened to them? We had this conversation a while back.
Mm-hmm.
They are raised by the rappers,
Okay.
so that's the men in their life. These rappers, not literal,
Right,
but
I
these
know
rappers
what you
are
said.
these songs, and so that's where they're getting their information
Right.
from.
That's how they
And
think
it's
they
not,
have to
and
operate.
it's not a man in the house,
Uh-huh.
to interpret what. Okay, no, that's just
That's
entertainment.
garbage.
Well, and what he referenced, guys, we did a podcast called "Man in the House" on Father Figure. So if you guys
You
want to
sure
go
did.
check that show out
Okay.
on our
I like that.
previous platforms, again, you can catch us on all social media platforms. And the topic of that was male in the house or father. So check that one out.
Oh, I thought you was about to sign off or something.
Yeah, you said.
Oh,
No, but that's just what it is. There's a shortage of real men out here. So the
And-
ones you probably date, they just
and-
be around, and that's cool. And you know, you could be like, hey,
There's not to interrupt. There, not only is there a shortage of men, as she would say, I don't know. There's a
Definitely
shortage of
shortage.
women. There's a shortage of women that was raised by men, because I'm into
yeah,
the women that were raised by the women that had a father.
yeah,
The best relationship you're gonna ever be in. Well, I'll take that back. One.
That depends on if we like we were saying, was he just a man in the house? Was that woman
Right.
respectful of him, etc.?
Right.
Or was he subservient to her? Was she the dominant? And in that case, that was toxic. And then that sister grow up thinking that that's how it is.
Right.
So it really depends.
So
on
you single women out there that's raising your sons, right? And you have a boyfriend or whatever, or a husband, and you were disrespectful to that man. He's expecting that he's gonna allow that from a woman.
if he needs her in
You know what I'm saying?
monetary ways.
So me personally, you don't get to disrespect me.
Yeah.
Get the fuck on, motherfucker. Pussy. That's why. See, that's why I say
But
pussy don't have that
you
power.
know what? I seen something, y'all, and I seen something. They said
Young
that
people do.
that women, mothers in particular, are the only one that can break a man. They said that at a certain age, back in like the African, like the cultural and the tribes, they would wait till the young man turns a certain age and would take him from his mother. Because it's time for you to become a man, like 14, 15, whatever age it was. I
I
don't know
thought that was a
age.
movie. That's real.
No, this is real.
No,
And they would
it's
take them from their
older.
mother
It's
because
younger.
a woman is the only woman that your mother is the only one that could be able to disrespect you or to demean you or to take you down a notch. Oh, as a woman, and as a man, you can't. Unfortunately, you got to be in. You know what I mean?
Was that boy that did it?
No, this is a
so
man
there's-
talking
It-
from
it
the
wasn't-
Nation of Islam.
No, this is true. So
Yeah,
It was one of them African movies.
Yeah, this is like Ifa, like you into like
After,
stuff like that.
and not only in Africa, also in the Middle East.
Yeah.
That's practice.
They take
So
them from
after
the
I seen it on 300.
age, they take the.
Y'all seen 300 too?
They
Yeah,
take
it was in 300. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Right.
So they would do that. But this the thing. First relationship was with a mama boy. Can't do them. Won't do them.
Yeah.
But
So you shouldn't do it. And
Mhm.
It's impossible because I've said this 1,000 times. I'm saying
Hey,
it again.
people appreciate
a
life.
man can only love one woman at a time. And if it's his mother, you don't have a chance.
And I'm gonna tell you something about this. This is crazy, right?
I agree.
So my mother passed away 5 years ago. Only 20.
Were your mother's
this
boy?
month? Very much.
Oh.
And this is what I've noticed, and I'm accepting this. Now I'm more open to relationships now that my mother's not here, because I don't worry about if she will approve of the woman or not. So that's a true statement. Because I wouldn't put no one in front of my mother. And now, that she's not here, there's no one.
Right.
I don't have a mother, so I'm open to,
Filling that void where that love is gone from the mama.
No. I'm open to relationships to where I wasn't originally. I wasn't even back.
What kind of standards? Because you're a grown man. You've been grown for a long time. I'm just saying you've been grown for a long time. What kind of women was you trying to build a relationship with? Like a stripper or something? And mama wasn't having that, or what?
No one. Period. I wasn't. I never.
So you had this standard that your mom had for you.
Yeah.
In your mind that didn't probably even exist.
Right.
At the end of the day, any mother
I don't know.
want her kids to be happy.
My mother and I never had a conversation about a woman, me being with a woman. It's just that I wasn't, when I was a kid, I just tell myself, by the way, I took my sons from their mothers and raised them. So I have some, except for one, I have some,
Yeah.
I have some good guys out there. So they real ones. They were raised by a man. But anyway, so
No one should ask you to do it.
I've always liked all kind of women. Strippers. I don't discriminate. If you're a stripper, I don't discriminate against strippers. They got the right kind of body. But
Sometimes the coldest bodies be working Amazon factory.
facts.
Like,
Facts.
I think the baddest. Like,
And also strippers. But go ahead.
Yeah. Or she
I
don't
don't know.
care.
Strippers don't do it for me like they used to, man.
I've
They
never
ain't got
stripped.
out of
I've seen a
the
stripper before in
originality
my
of being
life.
strippers.
Never,
Strippers
ever,
be-
never.
I like the natural thing.
Yeah, well, you could go to a strip club and get the skinny girl with the long legs, or the Asian girl, or the real thick one, or the athletic one like play basketball. You can go get that. Nowadays, they all looking like.
I'll get the injection.
I don't know. I be on this. I be on social media. There's some bad ones on social media.
Well, them, they.
I
I
don't-
don't know. I don't want my man. I want to speak this into this. I don't want my old man to even know how to work his social media. I want him to be like, baby, here.
That's insecurity. But go ahead.
Here. No.
It is.
No. It's not.
Yes, it is.
I want him to just be so transparent, like, baby.
Because I don't care what my woman look at.
Here, baby, do this for me. Put it on. Okay, I got it.
My woman can look at
all. That whole
all.
other pool.
No,
I do like that
We
from
got
that
our
standpoint.
own. My wife and I got the same password to everybody. Each other.
Yeah, because you know.
We share email.
My passwords are my name.
We share email.
Yeah.
Passwords the same.
To this phone, they can't. What they gonna do?
I'm talking about your other password.
Oh no, I let.
And he got
Google.
the y'all. He got the
I let.
He
the
got
phone
the
pick up my password.
shield on the phone
Because
where you can't see
there's
the
a reason.
phone.
It's
And
a
that's
reason
how
for that.
you know he be.
No, if my phone, any given time my phone rings, no telling what's gonna pop up. They're flashing 5 at us.
You
I don't know if
said
it's
10
5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 seconds.
5 twice.
Yeah, we still going over 2 hours.
What we doing
So
now?
fake.
I don't know. I'm new to this radio shit.
He was scared to tell his mom. He
5
said he was
minutes.
scared to tell your mom.
I would, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want to. I don't know, man. You know, we had a conversation. Somebody was they was defining love to me, right? And I said, so I can only tell you what I love.
Mm-hmm.
I love my mother and my children. I love my family. So, have I ever loved a woman like that before?
Mm-hmm.
That was not one of my grandmother, my mother, or one of my daughters. No, absolutely not. I've never loved a woman.
Damn.
Well, you know there's a difference between being in love and loving somebody.
No,
That's two different things.
We already had that conversation. Y'all wouldn't.
Yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't.
I'm lost.
Yeah, in love with somebody is different than loving somebody. I can love you, but I'm not in love.
I'm lost.
Yeah, because to me, it's degrees, right?
Yeah.
Talking to Mike.
Yes, to me it's degrees. But that's an excellent.
Yeah, what you think, Brett? You do know there's a difference between in
I've
love
never
and love?
been in love. I've never been in love.
Wow.
But I do feel there's a difference.
You a young Damon.
I've been in love. I love every woman I've been with.
But in love. That's
I
a
just
difference.
don't love them more than I love my
Myself.
parents.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
love
a
nobody.
different Yes.
Well, I look forward to being in love. I think being in love requires a certain level of vulnerability
Yeah.
that I
never been in
haven't been able to find someone that I felt like safe enough.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
Yeah.
Safe enough for a consistent amount of time to be able to let that guard down to fall in love.
Because it hurts.
Because fall in love, I think, is a privilege. I think it's so cool
It hurts.
when women or men fall in love. I think it's so dope because it's like
You need a hug, brother.
No. It hurt. It's real.
Leave me
It
alone,
hurts.
Jermaine.
In
Stop.
love, being in love hurts. It hurts.
it hurts. It does.
It does.
I think it's dope when people can find that though,
Yeah.
or
It's beautiful.
experience that. Now at the same, but you gotta keep this in mind, right? Let me
Right.
say this: the same level you allow a person to make you happy, the same level they take you up. That same level they make you feel real good.
Okay.
That same level that they, raise this, have all this feelings and everything, right? It's the same level. You gotta do the opposite. For every action is real. So for what you give out is what you get back. That's law. So I have to say the same way I'm making me happy, you can make me mad.
Yeah, that's the
So
hurt
you
part.
said-
And I don't trust
You said
people long enough to give them that
allow-
much power.
That's the
To
hurt part.
make you happy.
Like the same level you allow a person,
Right.
yeah, because
No,
you
I'm
got
saying you have to
the
kind
choice.
of allow that
You have
person
to- I do.
share your life, right?
Yeah.
And in that sharing, that
Mhm.
will define
Absolutely.
I need to know how.
Right.
I need to know how love hurts.
because they so vulnerable that they do something that
She greatly explained it just a
I
second
do.
ago
So-
because
so
I mean
love-
that's,
I'm looking at you.
Love hurts in this way.
how it hurt you. He don't know how
love
it hurt you.
itself doesn't hurt. It's
Mhm.
that you and your actions hurt somebody you love, and that has you feeling something.
yeah. And think about how she said the same type of feeling that you created when you fell in love with that person that lifted you up. It goes the same opposite back down. She did it better. She said it better than I could. It just hurt, just like having a baby hurts, right? But it's a beautiful thing, right? But it
I
hurts.
didn't have a slice idea person. I heard it hurt. I don't know.
But love hurts because, especially people who love hard. If you love hard,
Yeah, you can fall
you
hard.
you hard. You
So that's
hurt
why you
hard.
gotta pick the right
So
person.
when does love hurt?
It hurts when you. It's like we all warriors, right? And you're out there. When you in love, you gotta take your armor off.
Mm-hmm.
See, sometimes you be so because you haven't fallen in love and you're not in love,
But
you
in
still
that,
go in
you
there.
can be your true self.
When you go to the old girl crib, your armor's still on.
Right.
Okay, it's still an armor you got on. When you go in there, you ain't taking that off. You like, man, I'm still, when you in love, it's a trust you have, so you can take that off. 'Cause I know you're not finna stab me.
Girl.
You're not finna hurt me. You're not finna do this. So you're exposed to be able to show another level.
I got a lot of soft brothers on the show with me.
No, man. So
I'm really.
again,
D, it's real,
you're
man.
showing your true
She's right.
self. It's who you are.
The armor's off when you in
And
love.
some people may or may not accept that.
Yeah. And I used to call it
You
brick
still got your
wall.
armor up now. I can feel you.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Nostradamus.
No, for real. I can feel like your armor.
Thank you.
Like I think you can tell a person open. You can tell a
Yeah,
person is resistant. You can tell a person is ready to go. You can tell a
Yeah,
person
it's real.
playing. You can feel that.
Okay.
It's okay. But guess what? That wedding happening. You gonna invite me?
She
So,
gonna
not-
take the armor off on
I would like to officiate it.
You
Can
will.
I?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to host a reception. I'll do a hell of a job and MC that thing.
So what do you do
As far as what?
for a living? What do you do?
Make dreams come true.
Gotcha.
No,
Okay.
okay.
She's a drug dealer.
I'm pharmaceutical sales. For real.
I guess that I was being funny, facetious. I was saying drug dealer, but she's a drug dealer.
To doctors.
Well, we knew that. We know that. But I was
He's
saying
never
that.
been in love like I've been in love.
Yeah, and I wasn't even gonna read that comment. That brother gonna go off another 30 minutes on that. But we gonna pretend like
Who been in love?
They say, "Are you not listening to me?"
No, I'm not paying any attention.
She throwing down. I
Listen,
ain't just saying it because
for the people that's on my TikTok, right, and in our podcast for next year when y'all hear this, I don't listen to none of these guys be saying, man.
he does, y'all.
I promise. Bilal paints the perfect picture of marriage. This brother right here, the producer, he paints the perfect picture of marriage, and he's divorced.
No, I ain't never painted the
So
perfect picture, man.
I don't think I've ever painted the perfect picture.
I think you
When
just
I
put
try to
perfect
paint,
on it, and
Right,
he
it's-
describes
it's
what
the
it is
work.
for him.
It's the work that it
He
takes.
describes what it is for him,
And
and
some people wanna
you
put in
boxed
that
it
work
and
and
framed
some
it
people don't.
perfect. You framed that perfect. He just telling you from his experience.
Go
what
back.
it is.
Damon and Bilal podcast is on Spotify. Is on some more stuff.
Damon and Bilal.
And we also have a YouTube channel. I don't know what's the name of it. I think it's Damon Owsley. Go look at the YouTube channel, and you will hear him saying how good what marriage is, and you will also hear the producer saying it.
It's a beautiful thing.
So again,
It can be.
From a divorced man.
I can't paint a picture. All I try to do is just ways to help make it work.
In my bio, you can go to the podcast and to the YouTube channel, and you will hear him saying both of these people. I'm not, but you also heard me saying I never get married, and I said today that it's a possibility.
I've been single over 10 years, man.
But you were married 25.
God damn.
No, 10 or
How
15.
you not know how long you've been married?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know
That's a shame.
I've been with my wife.
Because he was probably together 15,
Right,
but really broke up
but
10 years.
again, I've been with her 33 years.
So producer,
We've been married 29. Like I know the exact. Ain't no.
Man, I ain't into the exacts, man.
he know the day.
I don't, yeah. I
What
don't
she
know
had
how
on.
long.
And you know what?
Because sometimes they be
Real
in
talk.
relationships,
I
they
met
break
my
up a
wife.
lot of time before the
I met
actual
my
relationship
wife
over.
January 19th, 1989.
Why would
I know
you remember
exact- Because that's
My
important.
daughter is old, is 30, so I can't remember. We like Britt said, we was on and off, high school, college.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that,
Yeah, and I'm
man.
like that age. I'm at that age where, baby,
He
don't
know
play
when he
no games
met-
with me, honey. I would
He
do
knows
that
when he
Yeah, I-
met his
I
wife.
know,
Yeah,
I
I
know
don't
what my
know.
wife had on. She had on some
Red dress.
short,
Sprung.
white Langston t-shirt.
Sprung.
I know
There's nothing wrong with being sprung.
It's not about being sprung.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm sprung.
I just those things are important to you.
Right. I don't know what nobody. I don't know what I had on yesterday. Shit.
What my wife had on.
Lord, I don't know what you had on 10 minutes before it started.
Well, I just know that Miss Brittany brought a really good perspective to the
Thank
podcast,
you.
y'all.
Thank y'all. Y'all
As
can
a-
follow
as a
me really
producer.
so.
Yes,
You
let's
get
give
that
that
from
young
me.
lady the last word. Brittany, take us out.
You know, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, what I want y'all to realize is you only have one life. Whether you want to hold that cake to the end of your last dying days and be celibate, or whether you want to give it away, honey, do what makes you the happiest, okay? Because at the end of the day is over. Okay, so follow me at Brittany Loso, my IG and my Facebook. And yeah, y'all gotta come on my podcast. For better or worse.
Spell Loso.
LOSO.
Oh, that's you Spanish? You Latino?
Girl. I'm Colombian.
All right, guys, we want to thank
That's
you guys
Latino.
always for joining us. Guys, again, follow us on all social media networks. We want to give a special shout out once again to our guest.
Yeah.
Hey, the guy you never see but hear, the producer. What's up, brother? Damon, take us out.
God bless and good night.
Thank you, guys.
That was good, man.
Yeah.